Hello, I'm Chuck Jacobson.
And I'm Skip Stanton with Aqua Plumbing and Air, and this is the Aqua Cares Home Safety Show.
As business owners, Skip and I are committed to improving the lives of our customers while also supporting our community and giving back.
We created the Aqua Cares program to align with the mission of Aqua Plumbing and Air to provide safety and comfort while being a light in our community.
This show focuses on home safety tips for homeowners so you and your family can have a safe and healthy home.
And also an opportunity to meet some of the great nonprofits that are making an impact in our community.
When you support Aqua Plumbing and Air, you are also helping our community.
So sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, I'm Melissa Rand, and I am here again at Aqua Plumbing and Air with David Fair.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for sitting with me. So how long have you been here with Aqua?
I've been with Aqua for 7.5 years.
Okay, all right. I love that every time we speak with somebody, it's lots of years, so that's always a good thing.
Yes.
And what is your role here?
I am the supervisor for the commercial air conditioning department.
Okay, great. So usually we're chatting with the homeowners about tips for them and their families.
Right.
I'm sure we have some corporations and business owners out here, so
Yeah, for our commercial customers, one of the really important things that gets overlooked sometimes is their water treatment and taking care of their water.
okay.
With chill water or with cooling towers. When they don't take care of the towers or the water, they get mudded up and they clog the lines, and then they have big problems. So we have to cut lines out, and it's very, very costly.
Okay, what are some of those problems that they might keep their eye on or look out for?
Well, they'll start having low water flow. Their temperatures will go up. Some units will shut down, and they won't run. And you actually have to cut the line. Once the water flow is stopped completely, they can't clean it up with chemicals. So it's really important not to let it go that far.
Right.
So they can.
So is that when you turn on the water fountain and it just,
Well, it's not, yeah.
Why
Well,
is there no pressure here?
Well, that's
Is that what
domestic
you're-
water. It's kind of the same thing, but it's a different application.
Okay.
So this water it's not domestic water. You don't drink it. It doesn't go through any of that stuff. So it goes through the machinery.
All
And
right.
you chill the water down, and then you send the cold water to the air handlers that cool the rooms. So it's a different type of system than your household systems.
Okay.
So it's very important, the water treatment.
And where should they call? What kind of questions should they ask if they call us? And
If they call us and they're having problems with their temperatures, units shutting down, units not working properly, then we would go out and check their temperatures. I mean, they can check it with a thermometer, their water going in and coming out. And if they have a big spread, or if it's not cold coming out, it's cold going in. So there's little things. Most of them in their commercial division have maintenance people that are fairly knowledgeable, so
okay.
they know how to check it usually. But very important, that water treatment.
Okay. Well, good. What are some other areas for safety tips in the commercial industry?
Very important is your fresh air that comes into your building. Typically they put that into the common areas, but it keeps the whole building with fresh, safe air. Very important. AN is one of the bigger, most popular units that we are certified in AN. But so it takes the fresh air and treat the outdoor air. It treats it, it dries it out, takes the humidity out, drops the temperature down, usually around 70 degrees, and then puts it into the system with the return air. So you have that good fresh air all the time. Keeps the CO2 down.
Okay, and that was
Very
going to be my
important.
next question. What happens if that fresh air isn't coming in?
If you don't have
CO2.
Yeah, the CO2 will go up. It's just an unhealthy thing, and you get mold, mildew, things like that. And if you just bring an untreated fresh air, you also have a higher humidity. It's really makes your regular AC systems work a lot harder. In residential, they're sized to handle that fresh air, but in commercial, typically you have a separate machine that puts your fresh air in your buildings.
All right.
Very important.
So hopefully not, but if someone had to call us for this problem, what would be the next steps? With you, with Aqua, what are those next steps?
Well, we would go out with our techs, we'll go out and check their machines. Hopefully they already have fresh air machines. It's something they do when they build the buildings. It's part of the code now, so
Okay.
unless they had a very, very old building. But so we would go out, check the machines, check the filters. Typically we do maintenance for our customers on them at least twice a year.
Okay.
And make sure the filters are clean, everything's working properly, and we're getting that humidity out, giving them good air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. You mentioned maintenance. You do maintenance about twice a year. What goes into the maintenance checks?
So on the maintenance, first thing we'll do is check the filters, put new filters in. We always date the filters so we know it was done, and when we come back we know that the last maintenance was done properly. Check any belts, your motor amps, your compressor amps, and the temperatures are really important on the fresh air and the set points that you have. It's all computerized. Everything's
of course
boards. Now it's not simple. So we have laptops for most of them, so my guys can go right in and check everything that the machine does, make sure everything's operating properly.
Great.
Yeah. So the benefits of the maintenance program is with the machine working properly, you get good fresh air to everyone. CO2 stays down. It keeps mold from growing and things like that. And just everybody's a little healthier.
You mentioned fresh air, right? How
Right.
does fresh air come through and help the air inside of a building?
So the fresh air units, typically in a commercial building, are on the roof. And they'll bring in 100% of the outside air through the filter system. They measure that air, the humidity, the temperature, and they will adjust itself to get you the dry air at around 70 degrees. 72
right, because
earlier.
in Florida, you could wake up, especially now, and it's 40 degrees.
Right.
And by mid-afternoon,
Right.
we're back to 70,
So
right?
these machines are capable. They have hot coils, cold coils. Some have electric heat in them. They have heat pump. They have different coils that will work at different temperatures depending on the humidity and the temperature. So they can work in all different environments with the temperatures being different and still be able to remove that humidity out of the air. Mm-hmm. You have to be careful not to get too cold with the temperatures, or you can reach your dew point and then you'll actually be creating moisture
inside.
Yeah. Or some people have oversized units and they will drive the temperature down so fast they don't remove the humidity. So it has to be done over time. You can't just drive that temperature cold and throw it in there at 70. So you're heating the air up and cooling it down with the same machine to remove that humidity. That's called reheat. So you will reheat the air to get it where you need to be. Most of the units we deal with are AON. They have remote, so we can control it from a computer and from a remote site.
Oh.
So if you have a problem and you're one of our customers, we can go in, say we have a church on Sunday, it's not working, or it's failed and it's dumping in, the air's so cold people can't stay in there. We can go in remotely, typically, and take care of the problem, or at least identify it for the tech that would be on the way to repair it.
Wow. All right, and that's something that ties in with the maintenance. We have to make sure that that's connected too, right?
We would definitely, if you're our customer, we're hooked up to your unit. Maintenance is a must. If you don't do the maintenance, you fail. You also can lose your warranty with your equipment, which is a really big deal. Most of them require you have the maintenance by certified techs.
Okay.
There's a lot of companies that don't have the certifications that you need, and it's really important. Whoever you use, make sure they're certified.
Absolutely. We've spoken about that on another segment, so thank you for saying that once again.
Very, very important. But and we go back to the cooling towers we had talked about, and how important it is to keep those clean and have that chemical treatment, because you get growth in those, and it can be very dangerous. People get sick, so
Oh, okay.
very, very important to do that maintenance.
Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for that. That was a lot of information, a little different than we've done in the past for our viewers, so I hope that helps you.
Yeah.
So, for all of our viewers out there, once again, I hope you use our tips and tricks to keep your home, your family, and your company healthy, happy, and safe.
Thank you.
Welcome to Nancy's. What can we make for you today?
Thank you. Everything looks so delicious.
Well, you know, you can bundle the sides with a sandwich or a tray.
Did you say bundle?
Yes, you can bundle the sides.
Well, since you mentioned it, did you know you can also bundle our maintenance plan with Aqua Plumbing and Air? The Aqua One Advantage plan is the most comprehensive preventative maintenance plan you can purchase. It includes plumbing, air, and electrical for one low, affordable price.
If I had to think of the biggest thing here at Aqua, when I first came aboard, I think the thing that really stood out to me the most was really the amount of opportunity that kind of was proposed to me when I was coming aboard. And you kind of get that wish with no matter where you go. And when I got here, I quickly realized that the opportunity really is here. I mean, there's really, the ladders virtually unlimited. I mean, you can go as high as you want to go and really reach your full potential. Training is excellent. We get to do lots of schooling here, not just training classes, which we get to do as well, but actually full school courses as well that Aqua helps, they take care of us and really get us set up with good programs. But I think one thing that really separates us from the rest of the companies out there, really inside of our entire company, is our quality of work and our craftsmanship. I feel like not even just me and my team, but as company-wide, I feel like most of our guys are taking a lot of pride in our work, you know, really going the extra mile to make sure that customers can see that, you know, the difference that you get with Aqua Plumbing and Air.
Welcome back. I am Melissa Rand with the Aqua Cares TV show. I am here in St. Petersburg with Michelle Detweiler, who is the president and CEO of Park Center for Disability.
Yes. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Please tell us, about your mission, what your goals are.
Absolutely. So Park has been in this community for almost 70 years. We're celebrating our 69th year, and we serve children and adults with developmental disabilities, preschool to post-school. So the county school system serves the school-age children, and we do the before and after. So we have everything from our early intervention programs, where we serve children from 2 months all the way up until pre-K, through going into kindergarten. Early intervention, where they receive physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. If they need behavior services, we have resources for that. But most of the children that we serve come from about 300% poverty level. So we're serving children who environmentally are not receiving the resources that they need. So when they start kindergarten, they're behind. So our program focuses on getting them ready for kindergarten and ready to go. So when they start kindergarten, it's, a lot easier. So early intervention, and then you fast forward to our adult day programs, where we have folks from 20 to 80. Oh, wow. And we provide services, our Inspired Artist Studios, where they do art. We have digital art, computer art, beading, jewelry making.
Well, this candy dish, right?
Yes. This is pottery. Yes. Mm-hmm. We have 2 kilns, and there's a lot of pottery going on. You'll have to meet Alex. He's one of our star potters. Oh. And so we have numerous different. We're out in the community. We do. We have a big supported employment program where we have contracts that come in from different businesses. Right now, our biggest, most popular contract is with Flanders Filters. So they make the air-conditioned filters that Aqua, I'm sure, uses. And we actually make the filters from start to finish. And everything from gluing it, we have production lines. Flanders brought all the equipment in for us. They trained us, and our folks make the filters. So the filters you buy in Home Depot or where have you, it's probably could be made by some of our folks. So it's really exciting that we have that contract, and we have several different contracts. So what we do is, if somebody really wants to learn a skill and go out into the community and work, they can start there. And so we teach them resume building, just all the work ethic type things that you need to know about working, and we help them through the process. And then we work with the employers to place people within their company, and we follow them. We have job coaches that make sure they're successful, and if something's not working out, we're right there to help. And most of our employers say it's their best employees that they have on the payroll. Wow. So that's a very exciting component of it.
That is. Yeah. How are these adults, these individuals, finding you? Are they referred to you?
They are. So, and that's a big thing today, because the population that we serve is really what I consider an invisible population. People don't see people with disabilities. Mm-hmm. And our state, they do not find it a priority for funding. So we obviously receive funding from the state. That funding trickles through what's called the Med Waiver Program. And if you have a disability, you are registered with the state, easy way to say it, and then you have someone that helps you find the services, and they're called support coordinators. So we are a service. We have everything from residential to day program, employment, and they're referred from the state, but they're also referred through doctors, through the community. There's so many other ways that people find us. We get referrals every single day. With the pandemic, a lot of the day programs closed.
Right.
So we have several hundred people on our waiting list to come to us every day to have meaningful things to do in their life, which is very, very heartbreaking to me that there are people out there and their families. A lot of times their parents are elderly and they're taking care of their adult disabled child. It's very, very stressful. So So that's how we get some of the referrals. We get referrals from other funding sources, word of mouth. That's basically how we get it.
And you said, of course, that the state funds you. Where else? Where else? How can the community help? Are there?
Absolutely. So we are funded by the state, but there's a huge gap. And our organization, just to make ends meet every year, this year has to raise $2 million. And we do that through private donations. We've been around for almost 70 years, so we have some amazing long-term supporters. There's a lot of new people coming into town, so we try to get out there and showcase our organization so they can come and take a tour and see what we're doing. And then we have events. We have two premier special events every year. The golf tournament, which is a golf tournament weekend. It's going to be held at Countryside Golf Club up in Countryside in Pinellas County, and we raise about $100,000. And
Wonderful.
This is, I think, our 52nd year, I want to say.
Wow.
So it's long term. We have a lot of followers for that. And then we have our Black Tie Party, which is a huge event. It's been around for decades also, and that will be in November of 2022.
Okay.
So you will start seeing the social media posts, and you can buy tickets. We sold out last year very quickly, so people want to get out now. You know, the pandemic's getting a little bit. People are getting tired, and they want to be out. And I'm surprised at the response that we're getting.
That's wonderful. And this is on your website?
Yes,
Tickets
everything
for these
is on our
events
website.
On the website.
You know, www.parkfl.org.
Parkfl.org.
Yep.
TPARC.
Yes.
FL.org. In a day, how many people are coming in and out of these stores?
So we have about 320 employees.
Wow.
Yes. A lot of people are always surprised by that.
Yes.
And we serve pandemic numbers about 520 people a day.
Really?
Yes, and we also, I did not mention, but there's 94 people that live with us. So we do provide residential care too. And that's mostly adults. We do have some young adults that live in one of our residential homes, but that's a big component of it. There's a lot of people that need homes. So that's a big part of our program.
And that's all here on this campus?
So our main campus has most of it, and then we have a couple homes out in the community. We have 2 group homes, Prairie Villa and Burkett Villa, out in the community. So,
okay.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
If you could ask anything from your local community, from your St. Petersburg viewers, what would you
ask?
say?
Well, I would say come see us. You know, to take a tour of this organization is to really know what we're doing. Every time someone comes, they say, oh my, I had no idea. You know, I had no idea this is what was going on. And we've been here a long time. But until you see it, you and I can talk about it forever. You know, I can tell you all about our programs, but until you see it is really the way to understand what we do and how we're helping people and advocate for people who can't advocate for themselves. And like I said, I feel like the population we serve is an invisible population, and I mean, you know how it is. If you see someone that's a little different, it's not a comfortable thing.
Sure.
It's not a comfortable thing. You're not going to go up and say, hey, how are you? Because it's human nature not to feel comfortable around people who have disabilities. And so it's good to for us to get out and for us to bring people in here to see how wonderful this population is, because it truly is a population that deserves a lot more attention, a lot more services, and a lot more love from others.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm looking forward. I think you mentioned that we might be able to go back to where the arts are happening, and I'm looking forward to that. So, again, thank you so very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. And thank you, Aqua.
Yes.
I mean, Aqua has been an amazing partner. I just want to say that Aqua, Skip Stanton, he's been an amazing supporter. David Fair has been an amazing supporter. Ryan Fair. They just have embraced our organization, and whenever we need help, they seem to come through. And on behalf of everyone we serve, I'm so grateful that they recognize the need for the support.
Thank you for that. Thank
You're
you for
welcome.
that. And that's a huge part of this, and I am so humbled to be able to be the person that speaks to you and to all the other organizations and charities that Skip and Chuck and Aqua support, because I'm learning so much too.
Yeah.
So
It's great. It's good stuff.
It is. It
Yeah.
is good stuff. We need a lot more of that in the
Yeah.
world right
Yeah.
now. So thank you again.
You're welcome.
I'm so happy to meet you. I'm
Very
excited
nice
to go
to meet you.
back and see
Yes.
the arts.
Yeah, and you're going to come back too.
Yes,
Yeah.
I absolutely
Yeah.
am.
Thank you. I love saving lives. And since you asked, I also love saving homeowners money with our Aqua One maintenance program. The Aqua One Advantage Plan is the most comprehensive preventative maintenance plan you can purchase. It includes plumbing, air, and electrical for one low, affordable price. Good chat.
Of all the improvements you can make to your home, it could be the most important one is not seen or heard, only felt. Discover premium comfort with the ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System. It's an essential part of any healthy home, with smart technologies and a whole home air purifier that give you confidence you're breathing healthier air. And there's just no improving on that.